here we are, playing Resident Evil 2 here on Retro Media Room. Let's go. Now I'm going to be honest, I started this once already, ran into some issues. I was trying to do it the way where you don't pick up anything, and you kill the zombie Brad, take the key and all that, and upon review and things going on, I really didn't like how things were going, so this is take two. Now, I've been playing this game since it first came out, since before it first came out, because I originally started playing this on the demo disc that came with Resident Evil Director's Cut, which was the very first Resident Evil I bought and played. Was the Director's Cut of the first game, which came out about a year or two after it originally came out on PlayStation, the standard version. Let's see, before we start, we gotta change this to, you really want to go in here and put it on Type C for the auto aim. Definitely want to do that each and every time. And we're gonna play the original game. The rookie mode is kind of crazy, which is basically a range game rookie. You start off with an infinite ammo machine gun, so that's kind of wild. Makes the game a 3-year-old could play it that way, which is totally fine if that's how you want to play it. I'm just going to put it on normal, and we're going to play it normal route, which is just pick up everything, use everything. I'm not going to go the route of getting the key, because I've done it, you can do it, but to me it's not worth it. It's ultimately not worth it to me.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City.
I'm going to try not to use the rewind feature and save state feature. I want to keep that to a minimum at the very least. I'm not going to promise I'll never use it, but I'm going to try not to use it. I'm going to try to play this normal, as intended.
The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation. The case was apparently...
I'm just filling this out. I've never done this before, like this anyway, this exact setup, playing a game, full playthrough, because I'm going to do about an hour at a time, hour-long episodes or so. And if you have any interesting comments or questions in the video, because I'm going to play it per episode, next episode, if it stands out to me, catches my eye, I could very well answer the question or comment on what was said from the previous video and talk about it. So feel free to comment and ask me interesting questions. I just might talk about it. So in case it wasn't already clear, I don't think I mentioned it, this is the PlayStation 5 version of Resident Evil 2 that came out pretty recently. This intro is fantastic. It's one of my favorites of all time. A little grainy, but it has a good frame. But it's grainy because it kind of went for a lower resolution, higher frame rate style and approach to this. Resident Evil 3, it's a lower frame rate, but it looks way sharper, way better compression, or a lot less compression looking. It looks really, really nice actually. But this is animated great though. The animation is fantastic in this. The atmosphere, it's better than most zombie movies to this day.
What was that? What are these things? All right.
And this is my favorite type of zombie, the George A. Romero style, slow, stupid zombies, where they're dangerous in numbers. I mean, they're dangerous, period, but that's when they're most dangerous, is in numbers. See, the animation's so good.
What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit.
I never could quite understand Leon right there. What's up with that guy? That was between you, or I don't know what he's actually saying.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down.
Her version of the intro is great too, of course, and her version of the game. I've always preferred Leon's overall, but of course Claire's is also great. But I don't like the crossbow as much as the shotgun. That's part of my problem. I like Leon's weapons a lot better.
Okay. What's going on? I
The radio's
Of course, the voice actor for Leon passed away some odd years back.
Yeah.
Rest in
Stay
peace.
on the job.
Great voice actor. I always really liked his performance in
Nice to
this.
meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire
And of course,
Redfield. I came to find
I'm bad with names, but the voice actress for Claire voiced Jubilee in the original X-Men cartoon, same way that voice actress for Jill voiced Jean Grey in that same 90s X-Men cartoon. And they've worked together off and on throughout the years. They know each other.
There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
That looks exactly like Leon. It's like I really believe they took his model, zombified it, and put it in that shot, which is funny. Down to the hair, it looks just like Leon. Always has.
Okay.
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us. Run!
The step up, even though I love the first Resident Evil, don't get me wrong, but the step up in quality of the voice acting, the cinematics, I mean everything, even though I adore the live action shots, I adore the hilarious voice acting, but
Head to the station.
from a
Okay.
critical standpoint, this was just such a step up from that. Yeah, you might hear creaking of the chair. I apologize. Alright. So like I said, we're not doing the not picking up anything to get the key thing, because that's just a pain. Honestly, it sets you up for a lot of pain, and I'm just not willing to do it because it's not as enjoyable. I just want to play it normal. And I like Leon's default stuff, and I like his default pistol stance, because when you get the outfits, it changes his pistol stance where he aims it at an angle and he shoots faster. I actually like I like his normal animations.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire. I'm a human.
In the demo, the shop owner here, he I'm terrible with names. I don't remember, but he
I thought you were
his voice his tone was in the demo. His tone was different.
Hold on.
It was either sped up or slowed down. I think it was slowed down.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested.
I always forget. Yeah, it was either higher pitched or lower pitched. I can't remember, but it was a different pitch in the demo, and then they changed it by the final game. Yeah, you get so much more ammo, including a bonus shotgun. If you do this, and this bonus shotgun is worth picking up. We'll find out why. Plus, that's a great scene. You know what, let's, I almost worry that when you buy, not when you buy, but when you use the key to get the alt outfit, that your shots are weaker, faster but weaker. They're probably not, but it just seems that way. Such a great angle. Yep. There we go. He has stopped breathing. I wonder why. Here we go. 4 shots, that's what I thought, because he fires off the 1 shot. Attention to detail. Get some bullets here. I don't think there's anything else over here. Okay. It makes quite... I found out the hard way, because it's been a while. It makes quite the difference when you don't pick up anything to get that key. It's a pain in the butt. Not gonna lie. I was thinking about it though when it comes to the demo version of this, which is rather short. I was thinking about including it in this playthrough at the end or something, if everybody wants it, because it's very interesting. There's little differences and all that, but one of the key differences that I always liked, there's a music track in the soundtrack that they took out, or they didn't leave in the final game. That it's an awesome track in this hallway, and I was always baffled why they didn't include it in the final game. It was so good, so that'd be interesting to show that. So, we'll see. I might do that. I miss pre-rendered backgrounds. There's the cinematic angles, the atmosphere. I miss it. Ooh, can I? Nope. Whatever. I thought I could bull schnizzle past him. Alright, for some reason my brain always wants to think there's ammo right here, but I'm thinking of up ahead. Oh yeah, by the way, so with the let me find a better spot. For the graphical settings. You know what? Hold on. I don't want to pause here because the zombies move around. I want to run past them and not waste ammo. 1 second. Yep, get it. Dang it! Alright, I'm gonna try to let that be the last time I get grabbed. Not a big deal. Still in green, technically, or yeah. Not in caution yet. I'm past these guys. When I get a peaceful moment, I'll look at the filters in the emulator. I have it on modern arcade, which I prefer. But I'll probably do it in here after I kill these. Man, great scene, great angle, it's so atmospheric. I love it. Get back up. Yep. Should be dead. Okay, so settings. So you have, you know, like default, modern, all that. So here's default, which looks perfectly clear, perfectly clean. I kind of like modern a little bit better because I think it kind of deepens the colors and everything. Man, he got back up again. But for me personally, because this is with no CRT scan lines or anything, you can see every pixel. I mean, and which is understandable since these are old pre-rendered backgrounds. That's fine. And these are not AI like altered or cleaned up or anything, so you're getting the original image, and pixels are finite, and you just blow it up and it just gets worse. Hence why I don't like to put widescreen. I actually wonder if the video aspect ratio, native resolution. Whoo! See, now native resolution, and you can see it goes down to that, because this is without it being stretched out at all, which obviously that's quite small. So we're not going to do that. It's a little bit extreme, but whereas wide zoom stretched, ooh, see, I hate stretched out wide images. You're forcing it, and it makes everybody look fat and stretched out and weird. Take a drink here real quick. So I don't like that either. So I don't do that. What I prefer is 4:3. That's okay too, 6:10, but 4:3, 16:9, that is the original aspect ratio, but without it being too small, where it's like extreme, right? So anyway, you got modern, which looks like that, which is nice, a little bit better than default in this case, because you can see fine still, it's not too dark. Then there's classic arcade. I think this is a little bit extreme. I mean, yeah, it really does kind of make it look like a CRT, but it's a little bit, it's got the screen door effect a little bit too much. So I like modern arcade where it's just enough where it helps everything kind of, and you might not see this as clear on YouTube. I just like this modern arcade where it helps it blend together a little bit better, more like you remember, and you don't think about all the pixels you can see as much. So for me, and pre-render for PlayStation 1 games, I really like modern arcade. That's my preference. You know, obviously it's just preference, but that's mine. That's how I'm doing it. The tools are great. I'm going to run past these guys. Ooh. Alright. I don't think there's anything to pick up. You just get past them. Don't waste any bullets. Alright. Actually, here's a nice detail. Come and get me, fools. Come and get me. This was so awesome back in the day. It still is, but just as a kid, man. To this day, I'm in love with the zombie concept because of these games. Because I started with Resident Evil, zombies, and then I eventually watched Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and so on. I couldn't watch Dawn of the Dead when I was too young because it was too gory for me at the time. But I watched the first one when I was rather young, and I loved it. And but that was after I'd been playing Resident Evil. So for me, Resident Evil was my full introduction into zombies as a concept, and I love it. Absolutely love it. We're going to ignore that stretch of zombies over there in the grass because there's no need. And here it is, RPD building. The soundtrack, the atmosphere, I mean, God, this game is so iconic. And I love the remake. I really do. I've played it a lot at this point, so this to the point where I actually confuse things in it with this, and I get my memories mixed up with, you know, what's where and what and who and when. So I haven't beaten this in a while, like fully beaten it. I've only started it and stopped many times, so you know, we'll figure that out. Okay, I'll save it here in a minute. And go in here. Man, when this came out as a kid, I was so excited. Unbelievable, because that demo blew my mind. I loved it so much.
Man.
Hey, look, it's Will Smith.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy, Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident.
I am not using my high quality microphone because it's really sensitive, and I couldn't get it to work right with, like, it was just too overwhelming for it. It would pick up the game itself and everything, so this is just a headset microphone. It's not fancy, it's not great. I'm sorry that it's not as high quality. I don't have a great setup for it. This is very bare bones. Maybe I'll improve it in the future but it is what it is. I wanted to go ahead and try and do it anyway for fun.
Hang in there.
I just want to hang out and play and talk.
Don't worry about me.
Because this isn't live in front of a studio audience. This is just me here playing.
Take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Yeah, at this point, I almost equally love the remake. From a modern sense, I love the remake, and I love this one. This has a dear place in my heart because I've grown up with it. But I really like the remake a lot. It's really great. Oh, that's right, keycard. But you know what? As much as I've played this a lot, and I'm good at it and all that, or fine at it, I'm not claiming to be some speedrunner expert. But there's stuff I don't remember, like, oh, this is the exact path you want to take. It's been long enough, or I'm probably not going to take the best path. I'm not going to make the best decisions. I'm not going to do the perfect things. I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm going to try not to use the rewind feature, and abuse it. I'm going to really try not to do that unless it is just like saving me and the audience a lot of time and trouble just to do a quick rewind or something. Whatever. Not going to abuse it though because it just turns into a mess. From a viewer's perspective, that is. Could be pretty funny though. I'm not going to make this a... Oh, 2-2. Oh, you know what? I forget this is where you get the combination. I'm stupid. 2-2-3-6. We'll remember that. 2-2-3-6. Get rid of the knife. Actually, there we go. Oh yeah, I haven't saved yet. Whatever. Save in a minute. Oh, I love that. That was so freaky as a kid, man. This isn't a lore run. I'm not going to read every single file, read them out, all that. So I love this right here. So this angle is fantastic, right? You move forward, never see it again. It's the only time you see that angle. Really awesome touch. I love little touches like that. It's really great. Get some ammo right here. He said his head been twisted off. Gee, I wonder what did that. Yeah, head is missing. Seems to have been twisted off. That's a lovely way to die. God, there's just still hardly anything like Lickers. There we go. Good 3 shots. Now I'm hurting a little bit. That's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. You know what? If I need to take a bite, I might just take a bite. You know? Oh, I'm sorry, leaning back. Ugh. Yeah, if I need to take a bite, then I'll just take a bite and get in danger and then heal all the way. Whatever. I always end up with too many health items left over anyway. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just in general, I always like overdo it and killing everything and saving up all my health, and I have so much health left over by the end. I'm like, I'm just going to not worry about it too much. Okay. Get our little Cristola here. Or gem. Jewel. I said everything but the proper thing. We got some secret ammo over here. God, so much ammo you have up to this point playing it the normal way versus when you don't, versus the other way. I'm like, it's just not worth it to me. I don't love the alt outfits enough to do it at this point, I'm going to be honest. That's why I started over. Like I said, I miss pre-rendered backgrounds. I just love the atmosphere. I don't mind the tank. I really don't mind tank controls. They're second nature to me. People that say it's unplayable, well, I guess it's unfortunate for you then. Now, is it better to have 3D controls like the Nintendo 64 version? Well, yeah, it's easier. Cool, but I don't mind tank controls. It doesn't bother me. Eat! Okay. That's what I was hoping for. I was like, man, go down, ladies. I can run over here and create a funnel, create a choke point. Well, there we go. I think that one's dead. I know this one's walking. Try not to waste any bullets. Oh. Oh, there it is. I screwed up. Whatever. Really? Wow. Wow, we're just little proudy Georgie boy over here, aren't we? Alright. Whatever. I'm just gonna get into danger and then do a full heal. Call it good. Screw it. Nah, you know what, I'm just gonna... There's a fade spray upstairs. I'm just gonna get that and do that. That's what I get for screwing up. Yeah, of course the key would be for this right here, the 2 extra outfits. It's cool, but man, it was such a pain to be just so low in resources early game. Alright, I need to put these away. I was fighting for ammo so bad. I was like, man, I'm just gonna play it normal. Yet, definitely don't want to play on easy though. But definitely wanted to play it normal. Sorry, the cat is wanting on my lap. Hey, Nib. Okay. Alright, now I want to save. Grab the zinc ribbon. Let's go ahead and get a save here. And yes, you're going to see other saves. Alright. Alright. Nothing in dark room yet. Picked up the ammo. Good to go. I do like in Resident Evil 3 how you don't have to click X to go up and down. You just run up and down like naturally, but so can zombies. So it works. So it goes both ways. All right, knock this out. Pain in the butts when you go too far on accident and you have to reset it. You know, leave the room and come back on accident. I've never done that before. I've never done that before. What are you talking about? See, my mind wandered and I started pushing too long. I was thinking about it, so for some behind the scenes of when I make my other videos, because, you know, I've been playing games my whole life, so that's, you know, well over 30 years. Been, you know, playing games since I can remember. But because of that, you know, I can hop from one game to the next type of game, and, you know, pretty much pick up and play whatever. And that helps because when I'm sitting there looking at multiple different games for one video, because every second of every video is just all my gameplay and what I'm capturing with my laptop. You know, I don't do like other channels out there. They sit there and not every channel, but there's a number of channels that they just sit there and just take gameplay from other places and just use it and talk. You know, whereas I'm like, it's all my gameplay. But the tricky part is that what do people not? Oh, ow, whatever. Didn't realize I was that close. Derp. No, I'm in danger. But what people don't realize is that, well, actually, what people do realize is they don't want to see crappy gameplay. I'm saying that as I'm literally crawling in danger here, and I'm saying this, but but I'm just saying that in terms of when I'm a sharply edited video talking about a game, what do you want to see? You want to see gameplay that makes the game look appealing. The game is intended, or it looks fun, the way you want to play the game. So that's what I try to show. I try not to show lousy, mediocre gameplay or just bad gameplay, because man, I've seen bad gameplay and clips before, and it's painful. It's painful. And nobody's and that doesn't mean, you know, not everybody's a pro. Not everybody's amazing. There are people that are insanely good at individual games. I'm gonna go ahead and reload this, but like, yeah, I try to make it look good. I try to make it where it looks appealing, it looks fun, it looks like the game is the way the game is supposed to look. It's funny here at the Star's office, so clearly you got, let's see, he says, wait, where's it, oh, there, yeah, there are unopened cardboard boxes, looks like a rookie's desk, so that's probably Rebecca Chambers' desk, and then, picture of a young man, good chance it's her boyfriend. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but that's probably Jill's desk because that hat right there. And then over here, because that jacket, disorganized and untidy, probably reflects owner's personality. Because that jacket is clearly, and of course the diary here, clearly Chris's desk. Chris has gone off on a truth-seeking journey. Where's he? Puzzles.
Leon!
It's
Wet
good
my
to
whistle.
see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
Excuse me. God, the demo, because they had to end it somewhere. Like, this plays out completely different in the demo.
Let's split up. Look for
That's why I
any
really
sign
want to
of
include the demo in this playthrough, because, and maybe I should have started with the demo, but
Here's a
I have to
ring.
hook up. I would have to put this on my PS3, this
That way
setup
we can
to
keep in touch if anything happens.
do that, which I'm willing to do, because that'll be interesting. So, I'm pretty committed at this point to go ahead and playing the demo as well as the rest of this. So we'll see how everything goes. I'm just playing this by ear. Replica of a gun. Owner's probably a member of the NRA. This is probably so that's Barry's desk, I'm sure, and then this is Wesker's desk. And I'm going to do something funny here. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk, and we're going to keep searching. Many of you already know what I'm doing. For the rest of you, probably asking why are you reading this and clicking on this so many times. You'll find out. Little Easter egg. It does absolutely nothing for you, but it's funny. A little funny. I never know how many times it is, I just know it's so many. Doesn't take too long though. There it is. Oh, some film. I wonder what could be on there. Ah! Oh, wait. Good luck, Claire. Okay. Well, I already know that this is locked. No problem. New problem. Sorry, I'm going to try not to smack my mouth. That's why I'm trying to wet my whistle. Alright. Now I'm telling you all, when you're narrating videos and you really want it to be clean and you're trying your best to, and you got a high quality but sensitive microphone, it's challenging to keep out all the unnecessary noises and stuff. It's annoying. I'm trying to get better at it. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Foist. The door down there is locked. Don't have the key for that yet. I already know that. I got a kitty on my lap. She's just relaxed and chill. Gotta put this away for now. We're recruit. It's Rebecca Chambers. Why does Wesker have this picture of her in his desk? This is the most random, funny Easter egg. I remember, you know, reading it in a magazine many years ago, and knowing it's there, knowing you got to click on it this many times to get it. Thing. It's just funny. All right. You know what? I'm gonna keep both on me because I got one shot left. Yeah. Use the one shot, get rid of it. Oh man, as a kid, that scared the pee-wadding out of me. Like, just the absolute tar out of me. Now, they can't hurt you, but man, it's a good jump scare. Managed to rival the dogs to the windows in the first one. So good. I know that door is locked, but it will soon not be. Yeah. And we'll put it back on the way back because we're going to come back to this way. Let's use this metal. CGI cutscene. Give me that key. Gimme. You know what? I want to go. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to think of the optimum. Nah. I want to try to use this. Try to use this shotgun blast effectively. Just, like, get rid of it. 2 for 1, pretty good. Probably could have done, well, I know I could have done more, but I'll take 2 for 1. It's not that big a deal. All right. Part of me just wanted to get that shot, utilize that, get it done. Okay, I'll come back. We'll come back through this. Got that little horde dealt with. We'll put this shotgun away. We're gonna go back and use our key here. Put this away. And that's a lot of herbs. Keep the room, make the room for now. Don't have that key yet. I just know there's going to be people screeching as they're watching. Oh my god, you should have went this way first or that way or what. I mean, I do it. When I'm a game I'm good at or no. I see people play it in either a terrible way or an unoptimized way. It drives you crazy. I'm just going to do my best. Keep it from being too cringe. Too terrible. Hence why I started over, because it was kind of amusing. It wasn't all bad, but maybe I have it. Maybe I'll post it anyway as just an extra, like a rough beginning. Let me know if you want to see that. If not, I'll keep it just in case I decide to do that. All right, that's what I'll do, and just in case anybody wants to see it. Like if enough people want to see it, I'll post it as an outtake, or maybe, I don't know. No, I can't promise that. There was also some audio issues, so nah. I take that back. I don't want to promise any. I don't want to promise any false promises. Sorry, my bad. Better to save that for the demo. That I really like the idea of. That'll be interesting. Tank controls are unplayable. Okay. Now, does somebody have to love tank controls? No. But is it unplayable? Well, that's a little extreme. Put these away. You know what? Yeah, let's take the crank. Let's take it. I'll just get rid of it. I'll use it and have it done. I'm really having to turn my brain off from being a perfectionist, because normally the videos I make, I try to keep my production values high, and all this. This is just chilling and playing and visiting and talking. This is not meant to be perfect. This is not meant to be fancy. It's just trying it out. Just hey, let's just hang out and like I said, oh, you know what, hold on. I want to make this count. Oh boy. Oh, nope. Well, I've done a lot better than that in the past. I kind of screwed that up. I almost had it, but I misaimed. I messed up. I could have gotten like 4 or 5 in one shot if you do it right. You know what? Let's have a little fun with it. Let's have a little bit of unequip. Let's see what it takes to get all of them in one shot, or more of them in one shot. We got Loner Boy here. Oh, all right, now they're spread out. I'm okay getting bit once if I can. Man. Hold on. All right, it's a little bit chance. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that was worth it. Okay. I don't regret that. I'm gonna let that one ride. That was good. I promise I'm not gonna do that I'm not gonna sit there and do that all the time, but that was good. Okay. So clearly it's not perfect where you can do it the same way, because it depends on their behavior, and they're not set in exactly where they're gonna move to. So it's a little bit of chance and cheating using the rewind feature. We made it work. That's funny. Okay, all right. Oh, I cracked myself up. Where are we at? Okay. Ooh, got our little puzzle wuzzle over here. Got a red oib. Well, how do we get over to this puzzle there, Jimmy? I don't know, Peter. Ah! I fall down. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I just did this puzzle, so even though I got it first try anyway, I've always remembered this one easily. It's just simple as this, right? Right? Wrong? Brothers? Bet you can't tell me what that's from. Right? Right? Wrong? Brothers? And we got a plug. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of this crank. Let's just go ahead and do it. Why not? I miss the old Resident Evil formula. As much as I adore Resident Evil 4, both original and remake, I really, really love them. But I love the original formula of these games. 1, 2, and 3. And the remake of the first one on GameCube and so on. And Resident Evil 0, well, I like Resident Evil 0 a lot. It's not perfect, but I really like it. But even that one strayed from the formula, so that one's a little bit different, but still like pre-rendered backgrounds and you know all that. It's a great game, but boy, the remake of the first one though, oof, so good, so good. When people say that the greatest Resident Evil of all time is the remake of the first one, I won't argue. It's a fantastic game. It's fantastic. Love it. It's scary as hell. Alright, now we need the cog. At least we got rid of the crank. So we're ready to bring it all here when we get the cog. Let's find a Marcus Phoenix, find a gear. Eat. No, I'm stuck on. It really is super nice and convenient to be able to play 1, 2, and 3 on PS5 here, and I got all of them for free because I own them digitally on PlayStation 3, so I was able to just download them. Now the first one I was not able to download right away because at first, when the first one came out on PlayStation 5, they made it where you had to be a PlayStation Plus member, a premium PlayStation Plus member, or whatever the heck. I forget the nomenclature at this point. There's like so many. There's like all these different tiers of PlayStation Plus, but basically where you're able to, you have access to all the classic catalog with their premium service, which I've never had. I've only had basic, like PlayStation Plus Core. That's what it is. PlayStation Plus Core, then PlayStation Plus Premium. I've always had Core. I never went up to Premium because I just didn't feel the need. So at first they had it when they released Resident Evil Director's Cut on PS5. You could only access it as a premium member. You could not access it outright, or you couldn't purchase it. So I had no access to it for about, I don't know, a year or however long that they were doing that. I didn't want to miss this guy. And so I was irritated by that because I wanted to try it and I wanted to play it that way, but it was like, but I wasn't willing to upgrade to premium to do it because I do not like subscription services to access a game, and that's the only way you can access it, with no option to buy it or whatever. I really don't prefer that. Kind of like Nintendo's current model. I do not like that because you cannot buy any of those retro emulated games. You can only subscribe and play them. I do not like that. So, but then they finally removed that, made it where you can buy or play it through PlayStation Premium, and then I was able to simply download it because it then qualified as a what I've already paid for and purchased on PS3, and then I just got it. So kudos to them for correcting that, but at first it was not like that, and that was really annoying, and I did not like that. So la 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 la. Let's see where we at with time. All right, we'll go a little bit longer here. A little bit longer here. All right. Let's get some herbs. Put this away because we do not need that. Okay. Love these angles that they set up for. Like, yeah, it's always or can be annoying with off-screen enemies and whatnot, but I just love the angles they set up for the encounters in this, and then just throughout the OG Resident Evil games. I've always loved it. Okay. Oh boy. Dunzo. Need to be able to put this out. Did not mean to fire that other. Wow, I'm there. Wasting flipping bullets. He's been pecked to death. Well, whatever. I will survive. Oh. Really, Leon? You're aiming at something you can't hit? Really? What? I've screwed this up royally. Whatever. I'll be alright. Not a big deal. What the? Oh, you little... You know what? I told myself better to... alright. I say I told myself. I should have remembered that it's better to run through it, and then you come back, and they're all resting, and then you get a better shot, and you pick them off one by one easier. Instead, I wasted like five or six bullets. Whatever. Derp. I'll just leave it up. I'll just toss it up to that. Derp. Alright, I think I can avoid these goobers without wasting a lot of ammo. Especially after I just wasted ammo. Because I'm so good. So good. There we go. Nothing special. it for you, the viewer. And if I get bitten, I'm rewinding. Alright. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna check this, and if it's not, I'll rewind it. This is a time of rewinding. I can't remember if I can actually go through that door or not. And there's anything in there. If there's not, I will be annoyed, and I will rewind. I just want to see. Too dangerous to go outside. Yeah, screw that. You know what we're doing? That was just curiosity. That was just curiosity. See, that's what rewind is good for. If you just like, I just want to know. I just want to know. Without reloading the whole game or something. And then you're just like, oh wait, that's what it is? Okay, I'm out. Doesn't mean you have to use and abuse it for over every little thing, which I've done. And I try, you know, but it's good, you know. At least you find out little things you're curious about. And you don't waste a lot of time. But you know what though? When you really here's the other thing though. Here's the other argument. When you screw up and you have to go through trials and tribulations to fix it, you remember. So that's the other side of it. To be fair. This girl is on fire. Can't remember if I used that again or not. I didn't get rid of it, so I'm assuming yes. I can't remember. I do remember this though. Bullets. Bullets. What's that from? So I'm gonna give you these random little references. You can tell me if you know. If you don't, it's okay. Maybe I'm not doing a good job of, you know, saying what it is, of hinting at it, but yeah, I want to throw out random crap like that. Alright. Unlock it. This is why I wanted to go this way. Pick up the oib. And you know what I'm going to do? Because I got a lot of them. I'm going to combine these. If I do it right. Let's combine. And some more ammo. 2236. I remembered the number. I'm trying to. I don't want to waste any bullets. There we go. Let me get a look at you. I just love, God, like the fan and the you know, the offices and these zombies. I just, God, I just love these practical, realistic settings. The atmosphere. I miss it, man. I want more stuff like this. Dang, go down. That guy. No, don't aim at him. Jeez. We don't need to go over there. See, the guy over here that he just aimed at for no reason, I never go that way because he'll never get up as long as you don't go that way. Okay, they're dead. It's interesting how Leon always looks at him. Alright. 2, 2, 3, 6. Ah ha 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 ha. And the map. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's a cat. Alright. You know what? I should be able to pick this up because... Boom. Alright. think so. Except for that guy. Except for that guy. Look at his head. Yeah. Yeah. He watches you. It's creepy. Look at this. Look at this. Creep. That's just... Ugh. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down this hallway. I don't have any... No, I don't have any room. No, I don't have any room. I'm going to... Well, actually, I'm going to find a good stopping point. Because... Believe it or not, we're almost an hour in. Let's use this key. Now the other drawer, I don't like to take that one because it's a modifier for the pistol, and I don't like it, so I don't like to even use it. Let's put that here. That's right, we're already done with that. Still don't have a key for over there. Now let's do that. Alright, that's that. And we'll see what happens in the next one.